迎华人客人来到康宁玻璃博物馆。我们今天荣幸有 Michael B 主持，基本上是他 Kitty Hub 生活小英英文和中文结合，欢迎华人客人，谢谢。哇，红利，谢谢。
Let's first get a gather of molten hot glass out of the furnace, stuck at 2100 degrees. Our glass is clear and it moves like honey.
好，一开始 Michael 在1800的炉子，觉得是透明无色的熔融玻璃，之所以称赤红色，为了高达华氏2100回红色的情况，进入光学模型看。
So we're going to blow into this mold here. He's putting that glass into that optic mold. Watch as he brings it out, thickens in areas.
蒙吹充满模具，里面是说了10条状的铝制模具，如果它不要过度加温，这个线条能够保留住。
Now that we have those ridges there, we have kind of an optic look to the vessel. Like this one here. It'll kind of have this sort of effect.
好 ，Kitty 拿的这就是光学模型压出来的效果，看。
Alright, now the main shaping, the majority of the shaping will happen here is going to be elongating that, allowing it to stretch towards the ground, making that vessel taller, and inflating it from the inside.
用石墨板接触底部，让底部温度相对低，吹的时候就有腹部面包膨胀，底部就保留住厚度，这对于手工制作是很重要的。
The line he's creating right now, a constriction line, is going to allow us to break that piece away from the pipe later. It acts as a score line in the glass.
用钢夹夹住的环状很重要，成为玻璃的嘴巴口部。
Constriction is very important. Without it, we won't be able to break that piece away from the pipe. We have to do that for every piece that we make, break that piece away.
从玻璃的颜色告诉你哪地方是红火，但是你看薄的地方就是触火，已经出现另一种什么灰色遗落，怎么已经看出来了？告诉你哪点温度，让玻璃圆球下沉变宽一点。
So gravity here is at play. Swing that pipe, and as he does, that glass will get a little bit longer, and letting gravity win.
不仅是下垂重力，还渲染了离心力，就红火的地方有所变化，利用温度来控制形状。
You can really easily tell where our heat is in the glass because it'll look more yellow or orange. Remember, we're working with the color smoke gray, so that dark color is its true color. But when it's warmer, it's going to look really red or orange.
这个荧幕之所以可能是因为后面有一个全硅玻璃，那保护着摄影机。这块玻璃是在炉子的后面外面。
Although the camera in the back of our furnace, you all been seeing that camera is not necessarily inside of it, but it's behind it, and it looks through a window of fused silica glass.
是的 ，Kitty 在讲，这个玻璃是世界闻名的超级人工硅化玻璃，是康宁公司1934年发明的。继续向大家报告这个有名玻璃的故事。
Right now, Michael is flattening that bottom just a little bit. We're going to add a stem and a foot to this.
Michael 把底部打平，他要加高脚杯的做法来对等的地盘。
So G. Brian here is going to get a gather out of our furnace and bring it over to Michael. Michael will then spool on or drop on a bit of glass that would become the
好，是的，这高脚杯的这个杯颈加上去有两个方法，一个是高举钢管真空垂吊，或者是侧转玻璃而上。
So right here, if you're looking at this, we have this part here. We're making this part now.
好，可以说中间那一块就是杯梗 stem， 英文是 stem， 杯梗。
That stem there is a really good transition period between piece itself and foot.
它是用钢夹要把杯梗打出弧线，这个钢夹会出现烟或火光，为什么？先欣赏。
We'll make a couple of marks in the stem to kind of divide it out. Give it a couple of wastes in there, and then add a foot to it.
因为钢夹上面必须上蜜蜡，密封的蜡作为润滑剂。如果没有蜜蜡的话，钢夹在玻璃上是转不动的。
See, teamwork is very important. We have to help each other make a piece because it's really hard to do that on our own. So you, Brian, are being here to help you out.
现在回炉只为一个原因，因为它要用2块烟草木板一次压出圆盘，号称最难的工具、最难的技术。是的，叫做瑞典式绞盘工具。
Now these two are established temperature-wise. We'll bring this over again, spool it on, and then flatten it into a foot.
侧转玻璃而上，正是展现玻璃的圆展特性。
Using this footing tool here, which is two slabs of cherry wood hinged at one side, you can squeeze it together, flatten it, and widen the foot.
如果你没有10年功力，你不敢用这个工具，你看它几乎要不成功或成功，因为它如果压得太重太轻，如果它工具有问题，它没有办法一次成功的。
Just like that, a foot is made, the two work together once again to allow it to kind of form into a disc at the bottom and sit on a disc.
那我们在工厂里面制作家里的红酒高脚杯就是这么压出来的。
That's very exciting, absolutely. We're going to get a punji transfer now. So what's going to happen is you're going to heat this up a little bit.
做好了，可以告诉我们它叫烹体啥意思啊？意大利文颠覆桥梁，烹体转接做口部最为的一个太高，否则暂时的最后拿不下来，这玻璃会怎么样？会脱底。
Right? So here they go. Bring it over and support the weight of that as Michael adds it on. And then we will thermally shock that line with water or a cold tool that will cause it to crack and break.
他们都知道要很小心，2个钢碗必须正中对称。
Here comes some water. Light tap. Break that piece off.
第一集水成功了，各位，
Very well done.
成功了，成功了，谢谢掌声。
The temporary connection must also be removed. So if you ever have a handmade piece of glass in your midst, look at the bottom. You will see what we call a punchy mark, which is a belly button. Kind of like belly button. And that is where the punchy was broken away.
是的，看 Katie 讲的，到最后如果这个烹体成功能够抽下来不脱离，就表示是完美华氏间300的钻研，这个它会留下一个玻璃的肚脐眼，机器做的不用转接，机器做就没有这个肚脐眼，成为手工玻璃的第一个标记。
Every single piece that's handmade has that. Sometimes it's ground away to buckle, and then he'll start to open it up. It'll open all the way up. There it is.
看到没有？掌声鼓励一下他。
Alright, this piece must now be broken once again where that punchy connects. We'll put this away into our annealing oven where we'll cool down slowly overnight. You'll see this piece turn.
好，如果它成功的完美，3年就能够留下肚脐眼，进入退火炉，进入降温退火程序是必须的。
A little bit of water on the back and a light tap will do it. Bring this over into the oven so that it will
成功了，各位。好，一步一降温是必须的。
Alright. We'll walk this on over into our oven. All things must be annealed or else it will crack and break very quickly. And great job to these two. Let's give them a round of applause.
别走，不讲就不用别走啊。
Alright, everybody. Well, we want to thank you for joining us today by giving a piece away. How does that sound?
好，现在可以说，